You're watching this video because you want to know more about Blue Tegus. Blue Tegu is a beautiful animal that they say originates in Brazil. Now, the first few that came from a place called International Fisheries in Miami, and we assume that they came out of Argentina, but nobody really knows. Now, the guy that produced them first was Ron St. Pierre, and he produced the original albino Blue Tegus, and we always want to give him credit because he is definitely one of the godfathers of the Tegu breeding. He's the one that taught me a lot of the stuff that I knew 20 plus years ago. Now what we want to do is show you a few of the different Blue Tegus and show you the different, what do you call it, the phases of Blue Tegus, because this is the best time of the year to be looking. Right now for us it's mid-June, I'm sorry, it's early June, and it's and the animals right now, the females are just starting to put their weight back on from laying the eggs. The males have all shed out and they're eating again, so they're going to be so beautiful. Okay, this happens to be a giant Blue Tegu. That's not the name of it. I'm just saying it's a really, really big Blue Tegu. Now, the characteristics of a Blue Tegu are this blue hueish tint to their head and body, which I'm sure is not going to really come through on the camera, but if you were live in person, you could see it. Look at the nose. The nose is black. It is a black tip nose. We call it the brown nose that they have. And if you looked at the teardrops coming down from the eyes, the black teardrops, looks like it's crying black ink. That's the characteristics, how you could tell. Now, any animal that we've ever crossed, we could always tell that it has Blue Tegu in it because of either the black nose or the teardrop. That's usually the characteristic that comes through. Blue Tegus generally are a smaller Tegu. For instance, that animal that I just showed you is some 8 or 9 years old. I've had it since it was a baby. I actually produced it. I have its parents. But I also want to show you a female that happens to be 7 or 8 years old too. Tiny little thing. She's just over 2 foot, and that's an older animal. That animal's almost 8, like I said, 7, 8 years old. You're a smaller Tegu by nature, and when you breed them out, they get so many nice qualities, which is why we cross them with our Reds. And some of those really nice qualities, some of the smaller, some of the brown nose, some of the Blue U's. Let's see if we could find, come down this way, let's show you another nice looking male that has a different name to it. Now, one of our projects that we personally worked on and developed was what we call the Platinum Blue. Now, what we did was, over the course of the last 10 or 15 years, we kept taking the animals that had lighter amounts of color to them and breeding them back to each other until we reached what we thought was maximum potential, which is what we call the Platinum. That's a big Platinum male. He's just over 3 foot. He's got really nice white, a lot of white colors and hues in him. His jowls, now notice the traditional brown nose, black teardrops coming in. He's got the nice side blotches, but look how much white is on him. Now again, that's a male that bred this year, so he still looks a little bit on the beat up side, but when he's all cleaned up and shed out, he is just incredible with the most beautiful blue hues you've ever seen. Now, again, going by breeding, and I don't know if it's because the vast majority are just captive bred or it's their nature. I've never pulled one of these things out of the wild, but naturally speaking, Blue Tegus are also a calmer animal. They seem to have a more passive disposition. They have a kinder, gentler way about them. Now, this is one of the females that gave us eggs this year. She's also a Platinum, so the babies that we're producing this year, that's why they'll be called Platinum Blues. Now, is that the name of an animal? It's not a different scientific name. It doesn't have a different description, but it is a designer. It's a designer morph that we developed. We helped develop, actually. Again, Ron originally developed them, and we worked with him. I worked with him in producing them. She's not there. You see, the females laid eggs, so they make this nest. And all throughout the year, until she thinks they've hatched and moved on, she's going to be under there, what she thinks is protecting them. However, you can watch the other video because we have videos of her. If you're interested in a Blue Tegu, again, just going over, what are you interested in getting? You're interested first in getting a smaller animal, an animal with a better disposition, black nose, black teardrop, again a smaller animal, and completely captive bred. Now the different morphs that you can get out of the blues are the normal blues, which are darker, the platinum blues, which are lighter, and then the albino blues, which is the original albino tegu that we've now tried to pull the gene out of, and we're crossing it with our purples. Thank you so much. Of course.